Okay, where's the makeup lady?
It's good.
Am I all like a full of salt too? And
Hey guys, today we have another episode of our KITE podcast. Today my guest is going to be Amil. We're in San Diego we just wrapped the first day of the North American Championship. It went well. It's warm, it's nice. We have 2 more days of racing. And we're just going to talk a bit with Amil about different stuff. On the last podcast, I found a bunch of comments that said that thank you for explaining how to do the jibes and tacks and the maneuvers. And I feel that Amil, he's compared to me, Amil is 47, 46?
46, just turned 40.
Just 46 years of age. And I feel that he can give a different perspective on on small details on these maneuvers. So let's just start easy with the tack.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel specifically for you, and maybe because of age, you feel that things work differently for you on the tack?
It also depends where you learn and then how old you are. So most of mature people, you feel more comfortable getting into tacks because the penalty is lower. So tack is much more technically difficult, like the balance, the timing. But you also slow down as you go through it. So when you fall, it's not that bad. Yeah.
Okay.
And then in a lot of places with higher winds, you can kind of cheat your way through it. Use especially a foil kite to give you that loft, so you have time to kind of move around, shuffle your feet. So you'll see that in a lot of these high wind places, people don't really have a good form, but they can kind of make their way through a tack. So definitely, mature people pick up tacks faster.
Than jibes?
Way faster.
Okay. So, and on the jibe, what was your biggest obstacle when you were learning the jibe?
It was first like just a mental block of swapping your feet while you're hovering. I mean, it took me literally a whole season to get the courage to try to swap my feet.
Yeah, I remember because when I was trying my first jibes, the first week I would just crash every single jibe non-stop. Crash. But when you finally got the courage to start switching your stance, did you crash?
I was crashing, and then I hit another block, so I was kind of halfway there. So you kind of swap and you touch down, and it's kind of messy. So you're trying to struggle through all that. And what really made a difference for me is dry practice. I mean, you realize, especially when you're a bigger guy.
What do you mean dry practice?
You practice on land.
On land. So you just stand on the sand, right?
There's a lot of things that people do wrong. Just the simple things. Foot placement.
Okay.
I mean, you look where you put your foot, especially if you're a bigger guy. You miss that by a couple of inches. I mean, that's it. You're falling. Then doing that mid-jibe, I mean, that costs you another 5 minutes to, recollect, restart, and try another jibe.
Exactly.
Just make sure your footwork is perfect on dry land, that you can swap your feet without really messing up where the back foot is.
Yeah, that's actually a nice thing. I've never thought that you can actually practice. Because I know you can practice the jibes and tacks without the foil being up.
Yes.
You can do like a kind of a surfboard, but I've never thought of thing as trying on the land.
Yeah, and 2 things you can really do well on land. Like you can practice your footwork so it's precise, so your back foot lands on the middle, not like sideways, you just slip off the board. And also there's a little bit of this weight balance. So you don't want to put the weight on both legs when you put them in front straps.
When you do it on the sand, do you use the board or you just drew the board on the sand?
You can do anything. You can kind of draw 2 straps so you know where the straps are. So kind of put
just get used to this changing stance.
Precise footwork. Because most people, especially mature people, you get that block. You put your feet forward and then you
boom.
lock up. And then of course the board goes down and then you'll never learn that way. So you need to, and you break it by repeating that 100, 200 times. Just swap. So instinctively next time you try a drive, and that's really broke it for me. Like immediately the next day I get on the board and boom, like wow, what do I do now? Like,
well, really nice, amazing.
Because after you do a foot swap, then it's an easy heel side turn. So and then if you have any kind of a knowledge of kite handling, then you'll be fine. There's no problem with that foot swap. And then if you actually do it right, kind of pushing up that back leg, and on the way up you swap feet and land like on a new back leg, then you don't need the kite at all. And that's a nice safety thing to have, that you can actually do a quick foot swap without really doing anything with a kite. And then at low speeds and all that, so
the kite.
It helps.
Also, I think when you can do the correct swap, perfectly timed, place your feet in the correct position. When you loop the kite, it doesn't pull you as much as it would because you curve really nicely into it.
Yes, yeah. Like if you have that precise footwork, you'll feel more comfortable. I mean, you'll be in better position to handle, even if you loop it hard. Like it pulls really hard. If your feet are not right, I mean, you're in trouble. Okay. If your feet are in a good position, then you can use that kite to accelerate you out of the turn.
Yeah. Nice. I think it was great advice, and then I hope that people speak up on it and then try to learn. And the second thing is, how do you feel about the injuries? Because usually when you're young, you don't really care if you get an injury, but as soon as you get older and older, it takes more time to heal. How was your experience with injuries in the kite foil?
Well, I come from sports, like hardcore indoor sports, and it's way less than that. I mean, those sports just trash your body in early 20s, and that's it. Yeah,
my question is that I just want to know, so for other people who may be just thinking they're doing foil, they're doing the regular twin tip or the surf, and they're thinking, oh man, maybe I should try foiling, but then is it that dangerous, and is it that you can get injured that easy, or is mostly not?
Oh, I don't. I mean, I come again from I try to think safe. I'm not 20 anymore, so I'll take it a little bit easier. I still get injured if I push things. I just pop my eardrum. I mean, I'll get cut up a little bit by the foil here.
But nothing serious, really.
Nothing really serious. So I'll be pretty careful. Like with bad ankles, I always thought that foil just when I crash, when I hit something, it'll just rip my ankles off. I'll end up on a foil. But no, I crashed a lot. Never had a problem with that. Like maybe high speed, some of the crashes, you may get a little bit of a whiplash.
Okay.
But never really had a problem. A little safety, nice helmet.
Yeah, I wear a helmet all the time in the races because just to have it when it's going to be needed.
But as far as safety and injury wise, no, this is especially like being such a low impact sport because you can go on. There's a little bit of a learning curve early on.
In the beginning,
falling,
crashing a lot.
Just get a good instructor, so they'll teach you how to do that without really pounding your body.
Okay.
But after that, there's no impact. I mean, being on a twin tip or surfboard, I mean, it's just constant. It rattles your body.
After the falling, every time I go on the twin tip, my knees, I get pain in my knees. So I don't really twin tip anymore in the choppy water.
Yeah, you don't realize how much it hurts you until you kind of swap it back and forth.
Because you get used to the smooth feeling of flying without the chop and just gliding above the water.
Yeah. That steady impact, just being on the water on a twin tip, and then again, next thing you do on a twin tip, you want to jump, you want to do something fun, and then you really
crash a lot. Okay. Let's just give a few words about this regatta. Lots of guys showed up.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Good to see a lot of new faces at really all levels of talent too. So
I think the fleets it goes. We have a group of first 5 guys really good in the big group. Then they have the group, I believe it's 7 to 10 people, and then there's a third group behind them.
Yeah.
So everyone is kind of
you definitely see
all levels.
3, 4, There's no big gaps between people. I mean, it's good weather too, so there's no major mishaps.
Today was really good. Today was 21. A little bit powered in the
definitely
afternoon.
Definitely hero weather. I mean, everybody's looking good. You make a little mistake, you see 5, 6 people just pass you. So at all levels too.
I think I was going one race. I was going second and third, and then I crashed, and then I was like, damn, I'm 11 now because I hit the plastic bag, and I was like 11 to 15. I was like, oh no, I need to get back there. And this thing climb back to 7.
So I'm happy to see new faces again, old skills and ages too. I mean, there's a nice masters, grandmaster fleet.
Do you think it's somehow connected to the thing that kiteboarding is now an Olympic sport, and the people just trying to get more practice in and earn the good places for the local national federations to make kind of
it's definitely there's that angle. You see a lot of young kids. There's a few kids here. They're definitely shooting for the Olympics. But I see mature people too. So.
Because I know that in Russia. For me to do as many events as possible is beneficial because the federation sees me as a prospective athlete that I can be in a lot, and they're more willing to support me for the Olympic campaign.
Well, you're world number 1 ranked foiler, so they better support you. And I keep bringing that up.
And it's kind of getting dark, so let's hit on the last question. you compete on almost every single event I go to, and you're doing good, and you're enjoying it. So I want to hear your perspective and maybe an advice to more mature people. What to do? Like, should they go and race? Is it fun? Is it easy? What's the deal?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean the fun is there, and it's competitive, but it's not hyper athletic. So I still feel like I can keep up with a 20-year-old.
It doesn't take a toll on your physique at all.
No, it's so much better on your body. Like you can't go on late into life, so it's mental.
Just
now.
mental.
Like,
do you work out beside the kite surfing?
Nah, like
so you don't work out, and you just kite, and then you're doing good.
Yeah. I mean, you can still be. It's so great to see compete against top guys in the world, like in these competitions. It's like playing pickup games with the LeBron James.
Yeah.
So, you just you just get to do it in another sport.
The bigger thing is just get the kite, the foil.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
Go. Just force yourself to go out a few times. Force yourself to go and race in a regatta at least once. To change your mindset that it's not hard, it's easy, and it's mostly just fun.
Yeah.
If you don't compete for the first podium spots, it's a lot of fun. And even for me, I'm stressing sometimes a bit because some guys are gonna overtake me, and I have to keep up with the places.
Right, yeah.
But then it's so much fun anyway.
Yeah.
And it's fun for you as well too. So any ages are welcome to enjoy it. And we have different categories. We have youth under 21. Then we have the main one for the, I think, 21 to 36. Then we have masters from 36 to
45, 46.
45, 46. And then we have a grandmasters from 45 and beyond.
Yes.
Even if you're 50, you can go compete and win.
Yeah, and people do. Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Really strong. I mean, James was doing great today, and he's a grandmaster.
How old is he?
He's 46, 47.
James 46. He was doing so well today.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Beating up on you guys. Yeah. So.
What's going on? Well, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or specific things you would like me to talk with the professional riders, just comment down below. And I'm gonna give all the links for the Amil socials. It's gonna be down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amil.